Hi, this is Lloyd Chapman, President and founder of the American Small Business League. I'd like to talk about the Obama administration's latest small business contracting forum on June 28th. We don't think this is really a sincere effort to get input from small businesses around the country. They only gave people 2 weeks notice. You won't find another example in government where a federal agency held a national forum or a national conference of any kind and gave people 2 weeks notice. A lot of things that they have for other agencies, they'll give you, several months. This one, people had like a week to sign up. So they do that to preclude and discourage small businesses from around the country from attending. They want just the people that they've selected to attend, so they can control the comments for the media. A few months ago, a little bit more than a year ago, I think it was, Obama announced his first national small business forum. He announced it on national television. Turned out being a very small group that he had personally invited. I think 12 small businesses were invited. So what was advertised on national television as a national small business forum was actually a little private party with 12 hand-picked small businesses. And of course, they all thought Obama was great. So the other thing about this that I think is kind of suspect is they changed the agenda just a week before the thing was supposed to begin. So originally you could sign up to address the Small Business Task Force, the people that were going to be there. And then after they saw these people from around the country that they knew were going to, start complaining about their failed small business policies, they suddenly changed it and limited the input to set-aside and bundling, teaming, mentor-protege programs, and subcontracting, and training, outreach, and technology. Well, they're doing that to control the comments so no one says anything that's going to be embarrassing to the Obama administration. They don't want people getting there and talking about the fact that President Obama has broken every promise he made to small businesses and that he's diverting federal small business contracts to Fortune 500 firms. And my guess is that if you try to bring up any of those subjects, they're going to shut you down real quick. So again, this is not a legitimate conference where they're actually seeking input from small businesses around the country. They've done everything they can to try to discourage people from around the country from attending. And they're trying to pack the room with a hand-picked group of people that support their policies. My guess is there's going to be a lot of venture capitalists in the room. They're going to back on Obama policy that I'm sure is just on its way to change the definition of a small business from being independently owned to include companies owned by venture capitalists. So, and I guess the last thing, you don't need to have a small business forum if you want to help small businesses. President Obama needs to do what he said during the campaign: restore the SBA's budget and staffing, restore the SBA administrator to a cabinet level position, implement the 5% set-aside goal for women, and end the diversion of federal small business contracts to corporate giants. So if he wants to help small businesses, that's what he'd do. Listen to the recommendations of the SBA's Inspector General that for 5 consecutive years, 5 years, has said the diversion of federal small business contracts to large businesses, Fortune 500 firms, is the #1 challenge at the SBA. So President Obama, if you want to help small businesses, keep your promises and listen to the SBA Inspector General and end the fraud and abuse in federal small business contracting programs. Thank you.